Well, researchers at the University of Illinois have developed a new tool to help track the use of lethal force and police-involved shootings throughout the state of Illinois.
Yeah, it's a new database called the Systematic Policing Oversight Through Lethal Force Incident Tracking Environment. That's a mouthful, but it's known as Spotlight, and it was launched just today. The aim to improve accountability in police departments. And Scott Althaus is the director of the Klein Center, a political science professor at U of I. He's the man behind this new database. He's joining us now live to talk a little bit more about the findings. First of all, hello to you. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me here.
Okay, I want to begin with the data that you were able to gather and how you were able to break it down for viewers.
Sure. We looked at every news record for a police use of lethal force incident from 2014 to 2021, and we were able to come up with an authoritative, comprehensive listing of 694 incidents statewide over that period of time, involving a total of 734 civilians.
And by use of lethal force, you mean an incident in which an officer fired a shot, not necessarily a person was killed.
That's correct. Any police use of a firearm, whether someone was killed or not, as well as any other use of police force that results in a death, those are the two kinds of incidents that we're trying to track with this system.
And I think most people would just assume, oh, state police track this, or, there's some other group. Why did you guys feel like you needed to go in and really try to vacuum up the data?
Well, there is no authoritative national database of police shootings in the United States, and what holds for the U.S. holds for most states as well. Illinois State Police are tasked with recording these incidents and reporting them out, but there are challenges in the opportunities and the data availability for organizations like ISP to be able to do this as comprehensively and accurately as our team has been able to.
Okay, so explain to me what's the difference between the data that's already been out there, that has been reported in the past, and the data that you have found. Is there much of a difference in terms of numbers?
We're finding over twice as many police uses of lethal force than are recorded in the ISP's official count. But these are all incidents that have been publicly reported because we use news reports that are coming from local areas to give us the basic information about when these incidents happened, where they occurred, and some basic details about the situations involved.
Yeah, that chart we're showing on the screen shows the discrepancy between the number of incidents you found versus what was reported. I want to show the website right now, which I have up on my computer, because it does have some functionality to see down to the county where you live, how many times in the last 7 years or so lethal force has been used. So that's Lake County, we've got DuPage County, and you can click around. Is it your hope that eventually the functionality on the website then grows into kind of more of a detailed description of, whether or not the use of force was justified, some of the kind of key issues that we try to cover here as well?
Yes, this release today is just an initial step in a very large plan to develop a fuller understanding and gather the information that's needed to better understand what's going on in these uses of police lethal force around the state. So right now we have incident counts, and we have some information about the racial and ethnic composition of civilians that have been involved in these incidents, and we link out to news reports and other records that help to fill out the story a little bit about what happened in these incidents. But even then, we are only starting on our process of getting to understand the characteristics that we want to know to be able to improve accountability for local communities, to hold policing agencies accountable, to also improve the ability of policing agencies to keep officers safe, to reduce inappropriate uses of lethal force, and so on. So we're just getting started on that, but even this start is a leap ahead of where we've been in the state of Illinois.
All right, thank you so much. The project is known as Spotlight. We appreciate your time, Scott Althaus.
You can find it at kleincenter.illinois.edu/spotlight. Scott, thank you.